This is a very special segment because we have the opportunity to meet the guy that creates these videos for us. Cris, would you introduce yourself to the audience, please?
I'm Cris Drewek, the owner of Drewek Film, a video production company based out of Yuma, Arizona, and we do a lot of work in Wellton.
Well, it's amazing how I end up discovering you, Cris, because we launched Business Spotlight. And so I ended up meeting Jennifer Blackwell. And I mentioned to her, I'm looking for someone that could really elevate our experience for our customers and, professional and creative. And she said, you got to meet Cris. I did not know that we had such great talent. I should not be surprised within our region. You find a unique way to present our message in a very professional and thoughtful way. How did you develop those skills?
Let's go back way before the filmmaking. I'm from San Diego, California originally. My dad was a woodworker, and from a very young age, I was in the shop working with him. In high school, I started to get into music. I played violin, I played guitar. One day it just struck me. I saw these instruments that are made out of wood, and I was like, why can't I just try to make one of these instruments? Pulled out my tools and I tried to build my first guitar. It came out horrible. It was a horrible instrument, but that kind of like sparked an interest in just building instruments. By junior year of high school, I was making these electric guitars and then selling them online. That's actually where video comes in. I started to realize the better quality I was putting into these videos, the more money these guitars were selling for. Then it kind of like clicked in my head, this could be a business all by itself, just making videos. I got another job on the side. I saved up some money. I bought a bunch of equipment and I just went in head first. And I was like, I'm gonna have a video production business. And that was almost 4 years ago now. I've been doing this full time as my full-time job for 4 years.
Can I ask you a person, how old are you now?
Yeah, I'm 24 now.
You're 24, and you have this amazing business that you're doing all over the state. Cris, I've had the opportunity over my 35-year career to be on television and watching, the producers and directors, but I have never had anyone like you. You're able to capture the essence and the meaning of what we're wanting to get across and portray to the public in the way that you do. You can't teach that. It's a gift. I'm so impressed and we're so thankful, we're so grateful for what you do for the town of Wellton. So let me ask you this, start off when you're a teenager, 17 years of age. So there's a lot of gifts, a lot of talent, and a lot of young adults who may be discouraged or may not have fulfilled their business ideas that they have in mind. And what did your parents say when you thought about this business idea?
My parents were always great and super supportive of me. But when I told them that I'm gonna start my own business doing videography, they didn't really understand it, I don't think. And I understand where they're coming from. Maybe that wasn't the smartest thing, how I just went for broke on it. It ended up working out. But yeah, there's all these new business opportunities with all the technology and media that's changing all the time. Yes. And sometimes the younger people can see that, and it's harder for the older generation to understand that there is this potential. Take all the advice, from people with more wisdom than you, for sure. But sometimes there's opportunities that come up that only you can see, and you really just have to go for them. The most important thing is finding what your natural ability is. A lot of kids my age, we have it drilled into us that you need to work hard, but it's not just about working hard. It's also about working in something that you love and that you're good at, because you can work hard your whole life at something that you don't enjoy and you're never really gonna produce anything special that lasts. You have to find out what it is that you actually care about and what you're just naturally gifted in. For me, that's the side of filmmaking of telling people stories. Most videographers are technicians and they only know the technical side, which is very important to know all the technical things. But that stuff really doesn't matter to the client, to the people that you're working with, because they just need their story to be told. They don't care how you do it. You should know how to do it, but they don't care so much. And most videographers tend towards the technical side and completely forget about the story and the people. We're so focused behind the camera that we forget what's in front of the camera. That's really what the whole purpose is here. I'm not here to make a cool looking video. I'm here to solve a problem. If we're talking about Business Spotlight, the issue is getting more engagement and more interaction for these small local businesses. That's what I need to be focusing on. I don't need to care about we used a Dutch angle on that camera and we're at 70 mil, because they don't care about that. That's not gonna get them more business. What's gonna get them more business is me actually focusing in on their story. So I feel like that's what set me apart, is caring about the people in front of the camera more than any of the technical things.
You're certainly a role model for our young adults and our teenagers and aspiring business owners. You've been in Yuma area for how many years now?
About 3.5, almost 4 years.
3 years, so you haven't even peaked yet. You're still and have interviewed hundreds of businesses. So we hope we can retain you and keep you here. You don't go off to LA or New York somewhere. It's just a joy to work with you, not only because of the expertise that you have, but the kind of person that you are. You're certainly a joy to be around, a joy to talk to. Definitely elevated the experience for our residents and our business owners, and we're customer service driven, and you've helped us elevate that experience for everyone in this region and our community, and I want to thank you for that. I'm really grateful for your time and your service to us.
Thank you, I appreciate it, Rich.